Hello guys, introduce myself. My name is Silvana Batbuaya, an active student of the nursing faculty, class A12 with name U1142010118. On this occasion, to fulfill the final semester exam excitement, I will answer the given test. Number 1. Unit of hospital and their function. Medical unit. Of course, the medical unit is the leading unit in terms of hospital service. When you come to the hospital for treatment, of course, this medical unit is the hospital service unit that you will visit. This medical unit consists of several parts. First, there is the polyclinic, which is a healthcare unit, which is divided into several sections according to the patient disease domain, such as internal medicine polyclinic, general polyclinic, dental polyclinic, skin polyclinic, and so on. Then there is the AR, which is a medical unit that specializes in treating patients who required in medicine due to an emergency. In addition, there is also an operating room, doctor room, clinical laboratory, medical warehouse, patient waiting room, radiology, rehabilitation, pathology, and physiotherapy. One part of the medical unit that handle many things, of course, will not be able to run properly without a hospital management system that support it. Therefore, is now used for every hospital so that it can handle and manage that and various things related to home service sick. Next, inpatient unit. In this inpatient unit, is related to all service needs for patients who are hospitalized in the hospital. This inpatient unit consists of medical care, medicine room, bedroom, consultation, nurse station, and pantry. All these sessions help other to provide good service for patients during their stay in the hospital. This inpatient unit also requires to manage that on patients who are hospitalized in the hospital, because inpatients are usually also divided based on their diagnosis. For example, inpatients from the obstetric department are usually united in the same inpatient room. Therefore, a lot of that must also be managed properly in this inpatient unit. Next, nursing unit. Then there are nursing units related to pharmacy, medical records, nurse room, polyclinic care, and so on. The nursing unit is also as important as the previous two units in serving patients. In fact, there are usually far more nurses in the hospital than the doctors, because the nursing job is not only to assist doctor in examining patients, but also to examine and supervise patients during their stay in the hospital before being handled by the doctor on duty. Usually, the patient will meet with the nurse first to check the sick body health, such as blood pressure. Next, administration unit. In addition to matters relating to the health of patient directly in a hospital, of course, there is also an administrative unit that aspects of care. Administrative issues related to hospitals, including hospital financial management, patient debt, staff debt, archivist registration, and so on. In this administrative unit, it is also very necessary to have IMRS to be able to better manage the number of hospital deaths. Next, housekeeping and technical is a center for health service for the community. Of course, the cleanliness and smooth performance of the hospital is very important to pay attention to. Therefore, the housekeeping and technical units cannot be excluded from the running of the hospital service processes. This housekeeping and technical unit consists of an ambulance, warehouse, general warehouse, mechanical, electrical, multi-purpose room, laundry, cleaning service, and engineering. Next, number 2, specialist doctor. 1. Internal medicine specialist. 2. Pediatrician. 3. Neurologist. 4. Obstetrician and gynecologist. 5. Surgeon specialist. 6. Dermatologist and gynecologist. 7. ENT specialist. 8. Ophthalmologist. 9. Psychiatrist. 10. Dentist. Next, number 3, the specialist doctor in hospital. Internal medicine specialist. Internal medicine specialist, also known as internist, is a doctor who specializes in diagnosing and treating a number of health problems experienced by an adult or elderly patient. Examples are immune problems, heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, gastrointestinal disease, respiratory disease, and kidney disease. Next, pediatrician. Pediatrician, also known as pediatrician, is a doctor who specializes in diagnosing and treating patients. All diseases that occur in children, whether physical problems, behavior to mental health, will be referred to a pediatrician. Next, neurologist. A neurologist is a doctor whose job is to diagnose, treat, and treat patients with diseases related to the nervous system, from the brain, spinal cord, to the peripheral nervous system. Next, obstetrician and gynecologist. According to his title, obstetrician and gynecology specialist has special expertise in two fields, namely expertise in pregnancy and childbirth, and expertise in reproductive health. Next, surgeon specialist. Surgeons are the doctors who specialize in all things related to surgical procedures. You can consult a surgeon if you have an abnormal lump in a certain area or a wound that does heal. Next, dermatologist and gynecologist. A dermatologist and gynecologist venereal specialist is a doctor who specializes in diagnosing and treating skin and genital health problems, with experienced by men and women. Next, ENT specialists or otolaryngologist is a doctor who specializes in diagnosing, treating, and treating people with ear, nose, and throat disorders. Next, ophthalmologist and ophthalmologist is a doctor who has expertise in dealing with eye health problems, in addition to conducting eye examination. Ophthalmologists can also prescribe medication or glasses and also perform eye surgery. Next, psychiatrists. Psychiatrists are doctors who specialize in mental and behavioral health. Psychiatrists deal with problems related to emotional, psychiatric, and behavioral disorders of patients through counseling and medication. Next, dentists are not necessarily specialists. Dentists are doctors who specialize in dealing with dental and oral health problems. A dental degree can be obtained without taking a general practitioner education first. That's all from me. Thank you.